A big round of applause for Anna Borea.
First, I just wanted to start off by thanking Mickey for selecting me to receive this honor. It wasn't that long ago that I sat where you're sitting and dreamed of being up here one day. This means so much to me. I started with Beachside back when I was U12. I was skinny, short, and my soccer shorts fell down past my knees. At tryouts, Mickey saw something in me and my Beachside journey began. My soccer career was not a straight projectile where nothing went wrong and everything was perfect. It was a tough love roller coaster filled with both success and failure. No, I didn't start off playing every game. In fact, most of my earlier years were spent playing left bench. But through everything, I never gave up, and Gabe, Mickey, and Beachside never gave up on me. Through my success and failures, I found out that what sets a regular athlete apart from an accomplished athlete isn't just the talent that they bring to the table, but the mental toughness and drive that pushes them forward each and every day. I will never forget one year at sleepaway camp. We were out at 7 a.m. to begin our first session of the day, and Mickey quoted me a hymn saying, "The vision of a champion is bent over, drenched in sweat at the point of exhaustion when no one else is looking." It didn't mean much to some of the other girls as they yawned and made their way past him to the ladder so we could begin warming up, but it meant a lot to me. Believe it or not, I've used this quote to push me forward each and every day of my soccer career. Over the course of my time at Beachside, I watched many girls who were considered star players back in the day fall as athletes to complacency and acceptance. Although experiencing failure isn't a necessary ingredient for success, it is what continued to drive me forward over the years and into college. Because I knew what it felt like to not be the best, I always strived to be the best player that I possibly could. Although building up my skill set to match and eventually surpass the rest of the girls would take time, I realized that I could work on my own for quicker results. I realized that I could be faster or stronger than anyone else. Those were variables that I saw that I can control immediately and see somewhat of a result in a reasonable amount of time. So, through high school, I would get up at 5 a.m. every morning before school and go to the gym with my dad. He'd take me through all of the exercises that would increase not only my strength and endurance, but also my flexibility and quick feet. Over the years, I moved into working with Mark Spellman, the strength and conditioning coach at Fairfield University at the time, who continued to get my butt out of bed at 5 a.m. to work out before school. On top of working to improve my controlled variables, I also stayed after practice every day, asking Gabe for extra drills or killing him with my questions on what I could improve on. Looking back now, I realize how annoying that probably was, especially since practice ended around 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and he probably wanted nothing more to do than to get home. Thank you, Gabe, for enduring my meticulous questions and continuing to encourage me to drive myself forward. Enough about my life. Now, to all the players here tonight. Know that playing for Beachside is an honor. Know that everything your coaches and Beachside do, right down to lining up your soccer bags, will prepare you for what's ahead, on and off the field. Discipline and mental toughness are just as important as strength and endurance. I have seen some of the best players quit college soccer because they couldn't handle being yelled at, or they couldn't handle the pressure that's placed on us. They crumbled under the weight of time management, leadership responsibility, and extra practices, while I was no stranger to it. Beachside prepared me for every aspect of college soccer that I was going to experience. The discipline and balance that I learned here at Beachside enabled me to work my way into a starting position within the first month at Fairfield. From there, I started almost every game with the exception of a few missed to injury. Not only did the discipline that I acquired drive me to succeed in soccer, but also in the classroom. I am proud to say that I've made the Dean's List every semester. This was not luck. This I attributed to the Beachside philosophy. These skills will not only take you through college, but also through the rest of your life. Lastly, I want to thank my parents. They believed in Beachside principles of integrity, discipline, character development, and commitment. Negative thoughts about coaches or the club brought by others who couldn't handle the pressure were not entertained or tolerated in my house. Playing the blame game for why I didn't start or why I didn't play well was unacceptable. Instead of wasting time on self-pity, I learned to fix what was wrong and become a better player and person. Most of all, they taught me to own and take responsibility for my future. I know you guys are all in a hurry tonight to get back to your friends, but take a moment to think about everything that I just said. Because before you know it, you'll blink and be 3 weeks away from graduating college. So respect your coaches and be proud of your club. Never forget to thank your parents for giving up so much of their life to drive you from one game to another. And most of all, remember, when you think you've given everything you have to give, push harder. Thank you, Mickey, Gabe, and Beachside. Everything that you have taught me here, I will continue to use as I move forward into law school and the game of my life. Also, congratulations to Shane.
Aww.